Yo, 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 yo. It's your boy Mellowe back again, man. Broken Mute Button Network. I'm just saying, let's talk about it, man. Sorry for the hiatus, man, but I came back through just cause first of all, Broken Mute Button Network. I'm just saying, let's talk about it. So, um, I'm gonna get I gotta get right into it, man. The government done shut down, man. The government shut down. And what I want to say is, I feel like it was already planned. This is all just a gimmick. It's all just it's a bunch of bullshit. You dig what I'm saying? Like what they're trying to do is they're trying to set us up for martial law. That's what they're doing. They're trying to set us up for martial law. They're preparing us. They tried it once. First of all, and the first time that the government has ever been down like this to where there's bread lines and everything like that, the first time that that has ever happened was in the Trump administration. You don't gotta believe me. Google it. This is facts. The first time that's bread line, the first time the government shut down is the first Trump administration, right? So now they all voted for him again. They voted for him again, and now what's happening? But now what's happening tenfold? Now what's happening? I feel like me personally that this is just a line. It's a lineup. They set us up. They set us up for civil war. They set us up for being angry. And what happens when people are angry and hungry? We gonna spaz out. And that's the reason why they set this up for. They set it up so that way now they have a reason to implant martial law. That's the plan. The plan is to implant martial law. The plan is to have people so scared that they will listen to one person, one man, and we'll follow and do whatever that man says, right? So I'm gonna keep it funky. I've been saying this for a long time. I've been saying it for a long fucking time. The government, this is Babylon. Every empire falls. Every empire falls. If you look at Rome, if you look at the Mongolian Empire, if you look at the Ming Empire, if you look at any dynasty, all empires fall. And the reason why they fall is the falling of the money, the currency. You dig what I'm saying? And in terms of right now, we owe so many people. We owe China. We owe, funding these wars and everything. But the main thing is China, where the president is at right now. Ironically, funnily, whatever you want to call it, but that's where he's at right now, dancing and shit and all of that. And they're not taking care of our people. They're not taking care of us here. Now, with this snap government, like the government shutdown, it's basically just to take out all of the poor people. The poor people. They tried it on us in 2020. That's why they put us in our houses. That's why they shut everything down. It was a dry run. It was a dry run. You watching it? Oh, shit. It was a dry run. You dig? It was a dry run. That's what 2020 was about. You dig what I'm saying? Then they gave us, all the fear mongering. Like I always say, they fear monger us. They try to fear monger us. They get us like, to be scared of something. So any tyrant, any person that anybody, and whenever they want to take over, first thing you got to do is put the people in fear. You got to create chaos. Create chaos and put them in fear. Make them scared, right? Then you have to have a person that comes with the solution to the problem to where you will do anything. So what they trying to do now is that they trying to if you see all the you can't do nothing even when it comes because I just came back to New York. I just got back out here and everything. So everything got to be digital. They're trying to line us up with digitally always. Like if you're not connected to something digitally, and through the internet or whatever the case may be, then you won't be able to buy food, you won't be able to buy anything. They're already doing it in other countries. They're already doing it. So They've been lining us up for this shit. They tested it and they tried it before in 2020, try to see how it was going to work, and now they actually going to do it. What they're doing now is creating violence. They're creating duress. They're creating stress. They're creating people, because what do you think people are going to do if they don't have no, if people can't eat? They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna, they're gonna start looting. They're gonna, what you think the ICE, the motherfuckers with the ICE and everything, they trying to kick people out. They blame it on the Mexicans. What they doing is they creating chaos. So that way, after you create the chaos, then they have a solution. Then they can bring a solution to you. They can be like, well, listen, all you have to just do is this, and then you get more food, and then you get your things back, and you'll get, you'll get your benefits and everything. And um, so I know I'm kind of going everywhere, but I've been saying this for a long fucking time. This is all I'm trying to say. I've been saying this shit for a long fucking time. This is all a plan. This is all a setup. They're trying to implant martial law. That's the next move. They want everybody to spaz out, because if you take away food, you take away people's benefits. How the hell is somebody supposed to survive after they've been living off of however much food stamps that they get or whatever, and they little cash benefits? That's how, that's been the norm for a long time, right? So what happens when you take away that? But they still giving us the cash though. That's the bullshit. They still giving the cash. They still gonna let the cash come through, but they took away the food stamps. You take away the food stamps, you take away people's livelihood. You take away people's um you take away food from children. Like I don't even know how to like say it in the way that sounds good, but the fact of the matter is this shit is strategic. This is a strategic plan. Trump already said that he wanted to take away the SNAP program. He already said that back in May. They just been playing games with us. They just been just basically trying to see and trying to test how far they can go, how far they can go, how far they can go, and what's gonna happen next. You dig what I'm saying? And see how we're gonna react to it. Because soon as what they know is gonna happen is people are gonna wild out. They can't do that. They can't do this shit. They can't do this type of shit no more with the internet and with the people that the fact of the matter that you see everything on TV. You can see everything. You like, so they can't hide it. So now what's gonna happen, and I'm telling y'all exactly what's gonna happen. They want us to riot. We gonna riot. We gonna riot. We gonna go crazy. I heard it's been happening already. It's been happening already. People are rioting. People are running in Walmarts. People are doing that because you're taking away people's fucking food. You're taking away food. Now, they did it way further before we even started paying attention until it hit the snap, because they was already fucking with the farmers. They were fucking with the farmers, the black farmers and the white farmers, right? They was already doing that. They already started putting the tariffs on them, and they already started shutting them down. Now, guess who's buying up all them farmlands or these farms that's shutting down? These people, the government, or the one percenters, the elites. This is a plan. This is a plan. This is a strategic plan. That's why they put this fuckboy as a president. They made him a president because that nobody believes this nigga. This nigga's a failure anyway. He's a fucking failure. He's been a fucking failure throughout his life. Look him up. Look him up. He done went bankrupt more than anybody, but everybody thinks that our president is a fucking fuckboy. You dig what I'm saying? This is the truth. You can Google this shit for yourself. These are facts. I'm not making this shit up. I'm not just talking about it. This nigga's a failure. He started with money and he been bankrupt. Look at how many times this nigga went bankrupt. Look at how many times he went bankrupt, but he's still on top, and they made him the president. He's a fucking fuckboy. He's a fall boy. He's a fucking puppet. You dig what I'm saying? He's a fucking puppet. But now they're implanting what they wanted to do, which is depopulation, which is violence, which is so that way they have a reason to implant martial law. That's what they want to do. They want to have a reason to implant martial law. If they implant martial law, now the average man, anybody, can get harassed. You see what they've been doing with the ICE shit? You see how they run it down on people? The average American person, the average American. This is what the fuck they doing. But they've been doing this shit for a long time. This shit been already planned. It's already been strategic. This is just the next step. And they fucking plan. And y'all think it's a fucking game. I promise you this. The next thing they're gonna do is that they're gonna implant martial law. Why? Because people are gonna start wilding out because we don't have no food. We don't have no food. If you take away food, people is gonna rob and steal and murder to feed their kids. That's what people do. That's what the average human being with the white, black, Asian, Puerto Rican, and Haitian. You dig what I'm saying? People are going to try to survive. They're trying to create a situation to implant martial law. When they implant the martial law, that means now nobody has no control. Now the government controls that. And who? The president. The president is going to be the person that controls everything because that's what happens when you implant martial law. You dig? They've been lining us up for this shit. They've been lining us up for this shit. You feel me? And it's crazy. It's sad and it's scary. It's sad and it's scary. You dig what I'm saying? It's sad and it's scary because people don't realize it's the simple plain matter of the shit is. All right, yeah, niggas is about to go crazy because niggas ain't got no food, man. 40 something million people. 40 something million people depend on Snap. You feel me? But they still gonna give us the cash though. Cause I check my shit. I'm gonna keep it funky with y'all. I check my shit. I get all that. I check my shit. You dig? And the cash still gonna be there. But what's the cash gonna do? Nothing. The cash don't do nothing because the cash ain't gonna pay the bills. The government shut down for a reason, and the Democrats and the Republicans are playing the game. They're playing the game that they have been here, what America started with, because it's about money. This country is about to fall. Every empire falls. Every last one. If you look through history, every empire fucking falls. And the reason why the empires fall is because they start inflating the money. They start inflating silver back in the day, way back in the Roman times. They fucked with the silver. Then they started fucking with and putting a little bit of copper and everything. That's how we got pennies. That's how that shit happened. You dig what I'm saying? That's why that empire fell. You dig what I'm saying? Britain, they fucking fell. They fell because they also inflated the fucking silver. They inflation. The dollar bill now is starting to mean nothing. The dollar bill is starting to mean nothing. Why? Because this country is about to fucking fall. And it's not because of people not working. It's not because of people not actually trying to work to build up this country. It's because of these motherfucking elite motherfuckers that are greedy. They greedy as fuck, and now they trying to figure out how they can just. Why the fuck do you think they made Donald Trump the president? This nigga's dumb as fuck. This is the dumbest nigga y'all niggas ever seen in life. Like, how the fuck can y'all believe it? Even the white people are saying this shit. Even the white people, they even looking at him like, hey, nigga, like, what the fuck? Like, hey, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't even understand what the fuck is going on. Why? Because he's a puppet. Because he's a puppet. He's a fucking puppet. Every president has been a puppet. This country is a corporation. This country is about to fall like Babylon. And I promise you that. I promise you that because every empire falls. And the reason why every empire falls is over this. Because the people at top want more money. They trying to figure out how they can make their bread, and they don't give a fuck about us. And that's why this snap shit is going down. Donald Trump been said, and y'all can Google this, y'all can look it up. Donald Trump been said that he wanted to end the SNAP program. He said that back in May. Matter of fact, then if you want to go to his first term, he was already talking about ending the SNAP. He was already talking about ending public assistance because he's a part of the elite. He has never ever, he never had to scramble or nothing for nothing. Everybody who's making decisions about us have never had to do nothing to get it. You dig what I'm saying? They've never had to do nothing to get it. And now we're getting the consequences. Because now these rich niggas is having a fight. And that's the Democrats and the fucking Republicans. Them niggas is having a fucking fight. They having an internal fight about money. About where they gonna put the money at. And we the motherfuckers who gonna suffer. You dig what I'm saying?
Yo, the shit in the kitchen is between me and you. The shit on Marcus Street is between now and now.
And anytime we try to rise up, let me see it like.
They don't fuck with it.
Let me get it like. Anytime we try to rise up and do something different, that's when they try to shut us down. That's when they push the focus on some other bullshit. You dig what I'm saying? And I just feel like
I could add a show. So you making me interrupt.
so the fact of the matter is that this shit about to turn up. It's about to turn up. And I've been trying to tell y'all niggas for a minute. They trying to create a civil war. They trying to make it a race thing. They trying to make it a race thing. It's not about race. It's not about race. It's about class. It's about the ones up there that want the ones down here to suffer. Bill Gates said it. The Georgia Guidestones that they burnt down. You heard what I said? But in the Georgia Guidestones, what it said was they want the earth, the world population to be 500 million people. That's what the Georgia Guidestone says. We are at 8 billion people. They are trying to depopulate us. And the way that they depopulating us is by trying to turn us against each other. If you starve people, if you starve them, you're going to create a riot. When you create a riot, then guess what? Now he has the right to implant military. He has a right to implant martial law. That's the fucking plan. He's waiting for everybody to spaz the fuck out because that's what's gonna happen if you stop feeding. If you can't feed your family, the average human being, if you can't feed your family, you're gonna go out and get your money. You're gonna go out and do what you gotta do to survive. That's what they counting on. That's why they stopping the snap. That's why they doing it. They're creating a situation. They're creating a problem. So that way they can implant martial law. Martial law takes away everybody's rights. Takes away everybody's rights. Take away anything that you can do. ICE been doing it already, but now the average person, everybody's gonna be fucked up. Everybody can get locked up, shot, beat up, anything like that because it's martial law, because it's in defense of the country. Meanwhile, they created the situation in the country. You dig what I'm saying? I seen this shit earlier where they said we sent 60 something like $60 billion to Argentina or something like that, or whatever, 50 billion, whatever the fuck you want to say. But we sent it over there because we're trying to show democracy. And that nigga, we dying over here. How you sending money to countries where Hitler was hiding at? I ain't gonna talk about that. But you dig what I'm saying? Like how the fuck are you sending millions and billions of dollars to other countries when we over here starving? We over here starving. We over here dying. We over here We over here, and then niggas is worried about motherfucking Jay-Z. Niggas is fucking worried about fucking Diddy. Niggas is worried about motherfucking what the fuck, nigga. They got y'all paying attention to the wrong shit. They got y'all paying attention to the wrong shit. It's the same magician shit. Watch this shit over here while we doing this shit over here. Y'all not paying attention. I swear to God. And like this shit is like the government gives no fucks about you, or you. And I'm talking about every fucking race. Because it ain't about fucking race. It's about this fucking system. It's about this system. It's about the system that we came to. This country is a corporation. It's a corporation. It's not a fucking country. It's a corporation. It's been a business since its fucking beginning. You understand me? It's been a fucking business. They just got us food and following behind all their consumer shit and all, and all the next thing and all that shit. I'm trying to tell y'all, man, they got y'all food, but this shit is about to go down. It's about to go down. Because what's gonna happen whenever the people are down, the people will riot. Look at history. Look at history. Every empire falls because the government or the higher ups got greedy. Every empire, every empire. You look at your history books. Every empire fucking falls because the people at top are fucking greedy. They fucking greedy, and that's what they want. And now they done spent too fucking much money. They done spent all the money. They spent all the money. They spent all the church's money on everything. When they fucking jets, they private planes, they fucking bullshit. They spent all the bread. And now people coming back to check. That's why China is on our ass. Pause. You feel me? That's why these other countries are linking up together because they tired of this shit. Even Africa, certain countries in Africa are linking up because they like, nah, fuck America. Every empire fucking falls. And y'all niggas don't see it. Or if you do, now you about to. Now you about to. Because the shit is going crazy. The shit is about to go real fucking crazy. And I've been telling y'all this shit. And I'm mad that I was right. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was kind of pissed off about this shit. So like I really had to like vent this shit because they've been lying to us. They've been lying to us forever. The media, the government, they've been lying to us forever. And this fucking shade, this fucking cover is about to fucking, it's about to, like, you about to see the Wizard of Oz, nigga. You about to see the nigga behind the shit. Like, if anybody seen the old Wizard of Oz, you about to see the nigga behind the fucking, just like, oh shit, what the fuck? Like, you gonna see this shit. Cause it's about to happen, nigga, cause they can't cover it up. They can't cover it up no more. They can't cover it up no more. And yeah, that was a rant. That was a rant. But it's Broken Mute Button Network. I'm just saying, let's talk about it. But yo, Beast, what's one of the joints? Tell me one of the joints you sent me earlier.
It was about the Louisiana releasing the food stamps.
Louisiana releasing the food stamps. Let's go.
I commented that, so talk about that.
Nah, tell me, read it to me. Read it to me. Because I can't see it.
All right, I want to.
All right, so go ahead, go ahead.
It's a video. My bad. No need to talk about, but I want you to talk about the next topic that been on my mind.
All right, go ahead, run it.
Like you basing it on government businesses, right?
Right.
So what government businesses you think that people out here all right, for example, there's import and exporting
Right.
throughout the entire countries, right?
Right. Right.
Who do it the best besides China?
Besides China, America.
Thank you. We get everything imported from China. We
Right.
also imported slaves with Columbus. So I understand what you're talking about.
Right. I agree. I agree. I agree. So America is one of the most importers and exporters
Yeah.
throughout the history. Since
That's
you
how we
know,
was. That's how we was created. Literally,
this is how we was created. This is how we was created.
with the colonies, the 13 colonies was what?
So nobody, so I'm glad you said that because nobody that lives in America, except for the indigenous people that were born here, and shout out to them, but nobody else is actually from here.
Yep.
Everybody's a fucking immigrant.
Yeah.
Everybody.
And
Everybody.
Yep. Thank you. And I.
Every single one of these motherfuckers who talk that make America great again, and
Yes.
y'all niggas ain't from here.
Y'all niggas are retarded.
Slow motion. Nah, but I'm not going. I'm
We're
not.
not, we're not gonna flex.
We,
Y'all are not
we
retarded. Y'all are intelligence lacking.
intelligence lacking. I like that. I like that, cuz. I like that. Go ahead, Beast. What was the one you were saying?
It's basically Shorty talking about it's a video. It's basically Shorty talking about the release of the food stamps in Louisiana.
Oh, okay. So boom. All right. So now I want to bring that up. So certain states are releasing they their money, their funds to be able to help out because the government is shut down. Louisiana is one of the states that was
I think he said something about
Louisiana, Vermont. Some of these places they're actually trying to do it. There is actually money that is there, that is put there, that's there for this exact type of situation. It's like $6 billion or some shit like that. That's what the money is put there for. But the Trump administration will not give it up because they're trying to create chaos. They're trying to create chaos. You dig what I'm saying? So Louisiana State, shout out to them because they trying to make it happen. What else? There was some.
YB had the list.
Yo, you got the list? You got the list? Like of the states that was trying to.
The other thing.
Oh, the states that was trying to is
Vermont,
Virginia, and Louisiana.
Virginia, and Louisiana.
Yeah.
They're actually trying to use their funds
I think
to.
Chicago said they.
Nah, they're not trying. They're not.
They're gonna do it.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna do it.
It's established.
It's established. They're gonna do it. Now, how these other minuscule states, but we live in New York, nigga, the Empire State. Like, how the fuck are we gonna let niggas starve when meanwhile other states that are not as big as we are not doing are not trying to are not trying to put that bread up. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna tell you well, in my opinion, why. In my opinion, why? Because they trying to create chaos. They want a civil war. They want a problem. They want to create a problem so that way they have a reason to bring in military action. This is what is happening right now. I promise you this. I promise you this. This is what they're fucking doing. They lining us up. They lining us all up for the bullshit. And they trying to make it seem like it's real. I watched this shit earlier today. The Republican nigga, whatever his name, Mike something. Like I watched this nigga, and he basically was just trying to blame it on the Democrats, right? And then I watched another shit where I seen them talking about Schumer and all of that type of shit, and they blaming it on the Republicans, right? All these niggas is full of shit. They all on the same fucking team. They all on the same fucking team. The point of it is to create chaos. They want to create chaos so they can implant martial law. They want to be able to take over the government. They have already put in for making Trump the to have a third term, which is outside of the Constitution. You did? It's outside of the Constitution. But they already Google it, man. Look it up for yourself. I promise you this. They trying to create a different government. When you create chaos, then guess what? You have to go to one person to make everything right. And they trying to make that Trump. And this nigga's fucking slow motion. This nigga's retarded. And y'all know it. This nigga's retarded. I know retarded is wrong.
Yo, pass the L, cuz.
Yeah.
That's slow motion shit. Bro.
Yeah.
Pass it to Marcus, bro. You don't need no
Look,
some liquor in you.
look, nah, cuz I'm good with the bud. I'm good with the bud, low.
I see why I gave
I'm
it to
good with the bud, low.
why I gave it to him.
I'm good with the bud, low.
I should go ahead that nigga thinking.
You can say, look, I done thought about some shit.
That's what I said. That's what I said. That's why, bro. The shade. That's what I told you. I was gonna give it to him. I
So look, this on. I'm gonna leave it at this because I feel like what time is it? I feel like I might have went over my little bit of time. Got him my fault if I went over. But all I'm trying to say is, man, is y'all need to pay attention, man. Like it's about to go down. It's about to be a real civil war. Like y'all paying attention to the wrong shit.
Fact.
These niggas are lining us up for a problem. They're lining us up for a problem that's about to fucking happen. Like and this snap shit, the government shut down and all of that. This is just the beginning. They doing this shit on purpose. Like if anybody believes that you can do anything else to change this shit, the only thing you can do is what I heard earlier is stop spending money with these companies. Like I mean, it's a hard thing for for the black man to do for like you know what I'm saying or for people to do in general because you got to live your life, right? You got to live your life, so it's hard to just say like, all right, stop spending money on shit like that. That's a hard thing to do because you still got to you got kids to take care of, you got to move, you got to do certain shit. This is what you have to do because that's the system that we in. But I guarantee you, if we were really to just fucking stop spending money, stop spending bread, stop doing nothing, they it would shut their shit down.
They will lose their mind.
They would lose their fucking mind. They would lose their fucking shit. You heard? And um and that's really the big facts of it, man. That's the big facts, man. So the government is against you. Look at your history. Look at your history. Pay attention. Make the right decisions. Fight back. You dig what I'm saying? And however you can, because I can't tell nobody like I'm not the every other person. Like I'm the average person, but like I don't know what any other person's situation is. You dig? Like
See you down.
I don't know what you going through. I don't know exactly where you at. Some people want to run in fucking Walmarts and start stealing shit. Some people like, no, I don't have to. Some people want to kick in fucking doors. Some people want to do that, or some people feel like they don't have to. But what I'm telling you is they lining us up. They lining us up for a civil war and the problem. They lining us up for martial law. That's what they lining us up for them to bring in the government to shut us all down so that way they can implant what they want to implant. This is a fucking systematic, strategic situation that's happening. And I need y'all to know that. You feel me? So, on that note, it's your boy Mellow, Broken Mute Button Network. I'm just saying, let's talk about it. Green Street, Purple Gang. And I'll holla at your boy.